What is stop and error, guys? Anybody? Most asked interview question. Most asked interview question. What is stop and error? What is stop and error? Anybody knows? Okay, where it you find? At least, do you know where it is? Stop and error, where it is? Do you know where you will find stop and error option? In the session properties, go to session, open the session. Okay, open the session. Config object. Are you seeing here stop and errors? Are you seeing here stop and errors, please? Yeah, stop and error. Okay, when we have stop and error, what will happen? That by default it is 0. Stop and error, default value of stop and error is 0. Default value of stop and error is 0. Give me 1 second, please. Default value of stop and error is 0. Give me a second. One minute, please. One second, please. Yeah, okay. Yes, guys. Yeah. So now, what is stop and error? What is stop and error? Simply suppose when you're doing the mappings, did you see the records will go to rejected? Did you see the records will go to rejected? Yes or no? When the records go to rejected, session will fail or succeed. When the records go to rejected, session will fail or succeed. It will succeed. When the records go to rejected, okay. When the records are rejected in the session, when the records are rejected in the session, in the session. Okay, then workflow will get succeed. Workflow will get succeed, but only rejected records it be rejected. Rejected records where you can see. Rejected records where you can see bad files. Where you will see the bad files? Where you will see the bad files? Here in our InfoShade folders. Server, InfoShade, in the bad files. In the bad files will be there. These are all 0 means no records. If you have any rejected records, that record will come to the bad file. You can see. Now, in the what is the problem with the rejected records is when you go to the production people will monitor your workflow only when it is failed. Yes or no? Production people will resolve a workflow when the workflow is failed. If it is succeeded, then they will not see at all. Nobody will be having time to whether it is rejected or not. Suppose in your source, there are 10 lakh records are there. In your source, there are 10 lakh records are there. Okay. In this, it is running in production. In source, there are 10 lakh records are there. There are 10 lakh records are there. Okay. 10 lakh records are there. In these 10 lakh records, 9 lakh records are rejected. Some problem, some data type problem, 9 lakh records got rejected, but nobody seen. Nobody has seen because workflow did not fail. Workflow did not fail. Then these 9 lakh records will lose on that day. And tomorrow, day to tomorrow, they will find and they need to do rework. Yes or no, please? Yes, guys? So that is the problem when stop on errors is 0. Stop on error is 0 means what? By default, stop on error is 0. By default, stop on error is 0 means session can allow multiple errors. Session can allow multiple errors. Multiple errors. When you see the rejected record session, inside the session, the error will show. Yes or no? When it is a rejected records, when you check the session log, in the session log, you will find the error. So when you give stop on error 0 by default, session can allow multiple errors. That's why workflow will fail. So if you give stop on error 1, session will allow 0 errors. No errors it will allow. Once it got rejected, session will fail. Once it got rejected, session will fail. So you should always give stop on error as 1. You should always give what? In the config object, you must give stop on error always 1. Stop on error always 1 if you give. If any one rejected records also, it will fail. It will not allow to succeed. This will be helpful in production. This will be helpful in production. Are you clear, please? Everyone? Are you clear, please? One second, please. Understood, guys? Everyone? Understood? Understood? You have to give stop on error as 1. You have to give stop on error as 1. In the development only, you should give while you are development, you need to give stop on error as 1. Now in the interview question, they are smart, okay? Everybody knows the answer about stop on error 1, stop on error 0. What if I give stop on error 2? They will ask to confuse you. What if I give stop on error 2? Session will allow 1 error. Session will allow 1 error. Stop on error 3 means? Stop on error 3 means session will allow 2 errors. Session will allow 2 errors. 2 errors. Stop on error, if you give n means 10 if you give, then n minus 1 errors. Stop on error, session will fail. Session will allow n minus 1 errors. N minus 1 errors. Are you clear, please? Understanding? Everyone? Are you clear, guys? Understanding? So this is the most simply just tell this answer. What is stop an error? When you give stop an error 0, by default it is stop an error 0. Stop an error 0 means session will allow n number of errors, multiple errors. Session will allow n number of errors. Stop an error 1 means session will allow 0 errors. Session will not allow any errors. Stop an error 2 means it will allow only 1 error. Are you clear, please? 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, did you understand? Did you understand? If stop an error 1, first row, but second row got rejected. Yeah, you need to check. It is failed. No, it's failed. Now you can easily check why it is failed. If it is not failing at all, nobody will check. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Okay. These are the two important interview questions I want to tell. I told you. Next. In real time, I'll give materialized view video. I'll try to give. Otherwise, I'll give some document at least. You can see it. Now, next thing is, suppose you see, guys. Okay, this is the stop and abort. This is stop and abort. Okay, and this is stop and error. These two are guarantee questions. Okay. Now next.